there's more things I want to touch on here. Oh, before I forget, what happened to that thing? And Carmen Gang, y'all could maybe help me out a little bit more with this. What happened with the whole Smiley and Lil OT show? Okay, this happened a little while back. There's a little OT over here. This is back in Hamilton. I can't hear nothing. There's no volume on this. Let's see here. Because they're saying that there was a shooting at the show, the Smiley show. Okay, so here we are, 6 sounds, and this is pushed back a little bit. Oh, quick fast. There's a rumor that Pengs is on road. Why am I not hearing nothing? Let me do a refresh here. Hold on a second. Yeah, my volumes are acting crazy on Instagram here. Anyhow, Pengs is supposed to be home, but let's see here. Let's get back on track. Yeah, the Lil OT show and Smiley show, or the Smiley and Lil OT show. That was in Hamilton. When was that? Last Sunday or something like that? If I'm not mistaken. Let me pull it back to that date here. Chaotic night. Hold on a second. Where is this? I was just looking at the post. It's probably moved down a little bit more. Give me a second, gang. Okay. Yeah, I got moved over to the side. They just posted again. Okay, so two victims critically following downtown. What is this? How is this written? 2 victims critical following downtown Hamilton nightclub shooting. Okay, that makes sense. A male in his 20s in critical life-threatening conditions. No arrests have been made. Smiley after party was shot up in Hamilton. So this is the after party to the show. 2 people were taken into hospital, and y'all can see this on the screen. 2 people were taken into hospital in life-threatening conditions following an overnight shooting in the downtown Hamilton nightclub. First responders were called to the shooting at the Club 77 between John and Catherine Street North on King Williams Street, approximately 1:45 Sunday morning. 2 male victims in their 20s were taken to a local trauma center, said paramedics Superintendent David Thompson. Now, from what I was seeing afterwards, they were posting up like everything was like okay afterwards, right? And salute to 6 Sounds. Okay, 6 Sounds keeps us into the know of everything that's going on out here. However, a lot of this stuff, when it's publicized, it kind of puts a spotlight on the negative things that can happen or allegedly happen at any of our Toronto rap shows. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Like, yeah, we want to know about everything that's going on, obviously, and when there's shootings and different things like that happening, obviously it's a concerning thing, and people want to know maybe one of your loved ones might have been involved in something like that. It's going to be something that's publicized on the news, period. But when you attach rapper or rap show to it, it makes it kind of dicey because it messes up future opportunities for these rap shows. When it's like, oh yeah, this is what's happening at after parties for the show. This is what happens when Toronto rappers are pulling up in town. We don't want that kind of reputation kind of like getting stuck on any of our Toronto rappers, right? But they did post some footage of themselves, and this is the show. Volume's off. 1 second, gang. I want to get the volume going here. Un momento. These guys are playing games. 1 second. This is going to drive me crazy. Let me go on Instagram over here and see if that audio problem is still happening over there. 1 second, gang. I just want to check something quick fast. See if we're still having an audio issue over here on this page. Yeah, Instagram's acting crazy. Anywho, we'll run it from over here. Let's keep it going. So this is the show itself. It seemed like it went off without a hitch. Okay, Lil OT doing his thing. So I don't know what the initial thing that happened, I guess, that maybe prompted this, but it wasn't the show itself. So I want to make sure that people keep that in mind. The show went down. It seemed no problems. Okay, whatever they're saying that happened happened at the after party. Okay, I don't want to make it where these guys can't do shows. They should be able to do shows, no problem. And from what it shows here, there was no problem at the show, in the initial show itself. But when we get these little stories, and listen, I guess I'm not helping by doing my little story on it too, but from what I'm seeing, the show itself, no problem. Everything went off crisp. So if something happens at the after party, I don't know. I can't really put it on the artists themselves because, you know, shit goes down at the club. Everybody's drunk. From what it seems like over here, it seems like an all ages show from when I'm looking at it, the audience here and just the way the kind of vibe it looks like. It's one of those like auditorium all ages type shows. So I don't know. Salute to these two young gentlemen here. I hate when like stuff like this happens after, you know, these guys have a great show, a great outing. A bunch of people came through, had a good time, probably went home safely. And then people, you know, they do an extra, okay, I'll pull up to your club. You know what I'm saying? You know, the promoter wants to get a little bit of extra money for the night. He knows somebody's in town. He's got these rappers in town. Here's a bag. Pull up in my club. Make my shit lit. But who knows what's already going down in these clubs already? It's Hamilton, fam. Hamilton goes down out there. Right? So, listen, just be careful out there, Smiley. I don't want y'all getting into any issues. You know what I'm saying? I need Smiley out there living his best life. And a little OT. Couple more things I want to get to.
We love hip hop.